Well, good morning, YouTube. This is Janice Nelson, the founder of Birth and Beyond, and I just wanted to take this time to talk about homeschooling. So, many of us have found ourselves in a predicament where we are forced to homeschool our children due to what's going on in our world currently. Due to the coronavirus, many of our children are at home and we are at home also because we're not either working or we're working from home. So a lot of us have found ourselves in a position where we've never been before. Well, the reason I want to talk about it is because I've homeschooled before. Our children were homeschooled. Our oldest daughter was homeschooled until she was in fourth grade. So when our children started school, I had homeschooled our children for, well, our oldest daughter was going into fourth grade. We had a fourth grader, a third grader, a second grader, and a kindergartner going into public schools when we decided to actually put them into school. So up until our oldest child was in um, third grade, we had homeschool. So I just wanted to get on here and share a few tips to those who have never been in this position before. One of my first tips is to not stress out. Okay, don't stress out. Get a routine together, a daily routine, meaning that this is what we're going to do every day. So basically, a schedule. It doesn't have to be a very detailed schedule. It can be a rough schedule. It pretty much right now could be a trial schedule, seeing that this is something that you're trying out to see what works best for your home, your family, your children, and yourself. Um, so I just kind of give you an idea of what we're doing. So at night, everyone is getting in the shower. Because I'm trying to teach our children that because we're home does not mean that we have to be funky. So at night, everybody gets in the shower. That way, when everyone wakes up in the morning, they can wash their face, they can brush their teeth, they can eat breakfast. We're actually doing devotion before we actually start our schoolwork. Um, and then after that, we start our school. So our children just actually started back school this week because last week they were on spring break. So yesterday and today they actually have makeup days to redo, to catch up on any work that they didn't finish before they went to spring break. So their official e-learning starts on tomorrow. And the school districts have emailed all the parents the schedule and how e-learning will function and operate. So come tomorrow, we would do the same routine, wake up in the morning, everyone wash their face, brush their teeth, everyone eats breakfast, we do our daily devotion, and then we will start on our e-learning. Um, so I have two children that are in high school, I have two children that are in middle school, and then I have two children that are in elementary school. So my high schoolers and my middle schoolers pretty much can do their e-learning on their own. I will just kind of double check to make sure that they're actually doing their work and make sure I'm available if they have any questions and if I can actually help them with the assignments. That's a whole different other challenge. But then my younger two, I will be more focused in on them trying to guide them and direct them in their e-learning. I too am also in school. So even though I'm not working from home because both of my jobs have temporarily shut down due to the coronavirus, and neither one of my jobs is something that I can actually do from home. So I'm not working from home, so I don't have that challenge on top of trying to educate my children. But I am also in school myself. I have been on e-learning myself since 2018. So I also have to make sure that I stay on top of my schoolwork and not falling behind on that, with trying to also make sure that my children stay on top of theirs. So my first tip is to get a routine. Whatever that routine looks like. Everyone routine will be different, but get a routine. And once you find a routine, come up with a schedule, okay? After you get that schedule done, then your daily goal is to try to stick to it as much as you can. The reason I say your daily goal is because every day is going to be different. There's going to be some days that you're going to stick to your schedule and your routine to the T. You're going to be able to dot every I, cross every T. Everything's going to go smoothly. Then there's going to be some days where things may be a little bit more shaky, things may be a little bit more complicated, things may not go exactly as planned. And then you may have some days where the schedule just went up in air, the routine didn't happen, and hey, at the end of the day, everybody is alive and healthy, and so therefore we have met a goal. I say that because I remember as being a homeschooler back in the day, there'd be some days where we just feel bad because we just did not accomplish any schoolwork, or only thing we did today was read books. We didn't do anything else because it was just one of those days. Things happen. Maybe I had to go grocery shopping in the midst of trying to do schoolwork. Maybe a child was sick. Maybe I wasn't feeling my best. So there were different factors that come into play of what can throw a monkey wrench in your daily routine and your daily schedule. I just want to encourage all parents out there to